Waking up one morning to a world that suddenly doubled. Two of everything, overlapping, never quite lining up. No warning, no slow fade. Just like that, your vision is broken forever. That's what happened to a well-known paranormal investigator after one fateful night sealed inside a house rumored to hold unimaginable darkness. He later said he'd rather spend the rest of his life looking through special corrective lenses than risk going completely blind from surgery. That fear of total darkness stuck with him more than anything. This isn't just about a pair of glasses. It's the story of a man who spent nearly 2 decades chasing the unknown, stepping into places most people avoid, locking himself in overnight to face whatever might be waiting. And the cost? It's showing up in his body, his mind, and maybe even his soul. It started years ago when he bought an ordinary-looking home over the phone, drawn by stories that had made headlines worldwide. Witnesses, police officers, social workers, doctors, clergy, had all reported terrifying events there. Children seemingly possessed, unnatural movements in hospitals, languages no one could explain. Credible people, documented accounts. He didn't just want to visit. He wanted to stay the night, alone, giving whatever was inside every chance to show itself. The next morning, his eyes wouldn't focus right. They crossed suddenly, violently. Doctors ran every test imaginable, scans, neurological checks, searching for tumors or damage in the brain. Nothing. No physical explanation. Yet the double vision stayed. Permanent. Diplopia, they called it. Without those prism lenses, the world splits into twins that refuse to merge. He still wears them every day. Years later, the damage hasn't faded. Surgery was an option, but the doctors warned it could steal his sight entirely. "I'd rather wear these glasses forever than take that chance," he said. "That's my greatest fear." So he lives with it, a daily reminder that some encounters leave marks you can't erase. You might think that kind of permanent change would make anyone step back, rethink the risks. But the pull was too strong. A few years later, he stepped into another infamous location, the real home behind one of the most famous horror film series, a place where a family endured relentless attacks, possessions, and unseen forces for years. He and his team spent days there, filming every moment. From the start, the air felt heavy. He described it as something draining the life right out of him. Dizziness hit hard. Breathing became a struggle. Sharp pains stabbed through his side without warning. Anxiety built. Agitation rose. His team felt it too. One crew member nearly collapsed from crushing chest pressure, forced to sit before he went down completely. After leaving, the real toll came. He was violently ill for weeks, 3 full weeks of feeling like a stranger in his own body. No virus, no infection, nothing doctors could name. Just exhaustion. Panic that spiked out of nowhere. A sense of not being himself. "This place affected me more than anything in a long time," he admitted. It lingered, mysterious and unrelenting. Beyond the supernatural, there's the everyday danger. Many of these sites are old, abandoned, full of dust, mold, asbestos, toxins that settle in the lungs. He has chronic asthma, nothing dramatic enough to stop him, but enough that he wears protective masks on every investigation. It's not for show, it's survival. Years of breathing that air add up, quietly damaging what he can't see. Then there's the exhaustion. He doesn't do quick visits. Overnight lockdowns stretch long, hours without sleep. adrenaline crashing hard afterward. At his age now, the wear shows. The once boundless energy has slowed, replaced by something more cautious, more tired. His body isn't what it used to be. And don't forget the collection. He runs a museum filled with objects tied to dark histories. Items people claim carry curses, causing sickness, fear, even worse. He handles them, lives near them, believes they're active. Workers during setup reported strange things and left. Visitors sign waivers for a reason, yet he stays immersed, drawn to the very energy he warns others about. The psychological side cuts deepest. Even after that first house was torn down, he still gets flashes, visions of its rooms, its smells, its presence creeping into his thoughts. "It hasn't forgotten me," he said. In quieter moments, away from cameras, he confesses something unsettling. In a twisted way, he misses it. Misses the intensity, the feeling of being right on the edge. "Part of me is attracted to that chaos and danger," he explained. "I like flirting with it. That's not just curiosity anymore. It's something closer to compulsion. Panic attacks hit without reason now. Anxiety reaches levels that feel alien. The lines between his work and his identity have blurred so much that stepping away feels impossible. Who is he without the hunt? His team pays too. Close friends who've been there from the start have faced their own breakdowns, chest pains, collapses, unexplained symptoms that force them out of productions. Some never returned to certain places. Others carry scars that don't show. If this story touches your heart, please share it. Someone out there might need to hear they're not alone in feeling the weight of their choices. At the end of it all, he's left carrying the marks. The lenses he can't take off. The breaths that come harder. The nights when old shadows visit his mind. His body warns him to stop, but the draw keeps pulling. The fear, the thrill, the belief that something real waits in the dark. It's become part of him. Yet the question lingers. How much more can one person tow? Key before the darkness wins. He's still going, still chasing, still locked in the fight. But the cost is real, and it's mounting every day. If his journey moved you, hit that like button, subscribe for more stories like this, and share it with someone who needs to see the hidden price behind the adventure. Because sometimes, the scariest things aren't the ghosts. We bring the real hauntings on ourselves.